All right. It looks like we are just about a minute in. Again, happy Tuesday. My name is Keyshawn Graves and I work for Beachbody Corporate's office, and we are excited to give people a little bit more of an explanation of the business of coaching. Let's get started. We have about an hour planned today, and let me start by sharing just a little bit of the history. Beachbody has been around for 21 years. We created some of the first in-home fitness programs that we sold through infomercials and DVDs. The brand evolved, becoming a household name through programs like P90X and Insanity, and people were getting results. Really, really good results. And they were excited and they were sharing what they were doing to get those results. And there was so much power in that. We recognized that the best way for people to understand the power of Beachbody products was to hear it directly from people they know who have used it and gotten great results. And so in 2006, our co-founder and CEO, Carl Daikeler, thought to extend our idea and opportunity to help people achieve their goals and to live a healthy and fulfilling life by creating a business model around helping people get healthy. In 2007, we introduced Team Beachbody, our network marketing site that pays our customers a commission around connecting people to the products that work for them. We've since evolved our portfolio, and today we have a very robust fitness catalog. No matter your fitness type or preference, there's a program for you. We also have a very powerful nutrition portfolio of world-class nutrition products and programs created by some of the best in the industry to teach us how to eat well with delicious foods. And we have incredible supplements built to give customers a dense dose of nutrition that is the foundation for their nutrition. We have the total solution, and the total solution isn't complete without you. Because we realize that it's easy to say yes to getting healthier, and it's also easy to fall off. And that's where coaches come in. Coaches are people on their own journey who invite people to join them. Coaches are people holding people accountable while seeking accountability. Coaches are people who are getting results and inspiring others to get results too. Coaches are people just like you. And BOD Groups makes it even easier for coaches to get started and to help people get results within their group. BOD Groups is our new platform that helps coaches easily set up a group and begin inviting people to it, thus helping them begin to get results. And that is the business of coaching. I'm so excited for you to learn more about that today and to go a bit deeper with the business of coaching. You're going to hear from our co-founder and CEO, Carl Daikeler, a couple of our top coaches from Canada, a new coach, a super trainer. Anyway, it's going to be a great opportunity to learn more about the business side of Team Beachbody. So let's get on with this, shall we? First, we have our CEO and co-founder, Carl. I see you're here with us.
Hi, Keyshawn. Thanks so much. And I love your energy always on these, because this is such an important time for us and a real opportunity. You said it at the top, and it's really what we're about. Our mission statement is to help people achieve their goals and lead healthy, fulfilling lives. And today we're focusing on how that relates to opportunity, to your freedom, to your health, to your happiness. And to make the best use of this hour, I want to talk about why it's a great time to start coaching. And let me share my story real quick, because I think you'll be able to relate to it, especially during these times. I was never a fitness person. I don't like working out. I don't like eating vegetables. And it showed around my waistline. But I happened to be starting a company, this is back in 1999, that was in the marketing business, and marketing fitness on television was a very profitable business. And the idea was, what if instead of what other infomercials do, where they market products that you sort of look at them and they're sort of gimmicky, and those probably really maybe don't work. But what if we marketed something that really did work, that provided you real sound fitness, great training over the course of a period of time, and the nutrition guidelines so that you would get the results that you were expecting over the course of maybe 90 days or 60 days or 21 days. So anyway, as a person who doesn't love fitness and doesn't love eating great, it was my job to make sure that these products had to work. And I had a financial incentive to make sure that when I tried the products, I got results. So I combined my position as CEO of the company with my desire to finally lose that spare tire around my waistline. And that financial incentive, boy, I'll tell you what, I never stayed consistent with a program more than when I had those two things working together. And that was my desire to make the company grow and my desire to make sure that I proved that these products worked. That was the precursor to what became the business model of Team Beachbody that we launched, I guess, 8 years or so later in 2007, when we had this aha moment that was, what if we used that same concept of letting people turn their own desire to get healthy and fit, but they're not that motivated about, what if we let them combine that with a financial motivation, and then maybe they'll be more consistent with their workouts. Maybe they'll be more consistent with eating well, and maybe they'll even make choices to invest in something that will feed their body well, to give them a good source of energy and healthy nutrition that they're not getting from the normal way that we eat. Well, now here we find ourselves in this unfortunate circumstance, but at sort of the right place at the right time, because now demand for a healthier lifestyle is unprecedented. People need these two things that we've woven together more than ever since we launched the network in 2007. Now, that doesn't mean that any of it is easy. Not being a coach isn't easy. Getting results isn't easy, because people have tried to overcome the fast food habits, the snacking habits, the inactivity habit. They've tried to overcome it, and they come in and out of programs. But then once you combine it with this desire to help people and a desire to achieve some financial freedom, there's a whole different ecosystem at play. And now thousands of people over the course of the last 10 years, they've said no to coaching already. And I totally understand that. Even though things may have been pretty good for somebody, and there were plenty of ways to make money, they could say no to coaching. Coaching might have had the sound of what they've heard, like as a pyramid scheme, because they heard things about MLMs, or maybe they don't like the idea of selling. But that's all changed now, and particularly as people are learning about what Team Beachbody is. And people need this now, especially what we offer, because we do it so differently. We do it in a way that serves people, that helps people get results and finally rise up and achieve that level of activity and vitality that they want to show their kids, they want to demonstrate to their communities. And we support and motivate people to make healthier choices every single day, to be more active, to be more disciplined about food, and to get that dose of nutrition, which can make you feel healthy and great, because it's formulated like no other shake on the market. And that's called Shakeology. And it's part of what we call the total solution. It starts, though, today, for many of you, with making the decision that you want to be healthy and live a lifestyle that helps you stay healthy by being conscious about your fitness, by being conscious about your nutrition, and wanting to help people with a simpler approach to that. And that might mean monetizing that behavior by becoming a coach. And you can monetize that decision now with this thing that Keyshawn mentioned, by simply creating something that we call a BOD group, with people who get the Total Solution Challenge Pack that includes Shakeology. And that's all because someone who needs to get started with a new opportunity, they start first by deciding to improve their own health and fitness. Just like it worked for me as CEO of the place, right? I needed to do something, and then I monetized that because as the CEO, I didn't want to just sell something that was empty. I wanted to help people get results, help people achieve their goals to lead healthy, fulfilling lives. That's what today's about. The business of coaching. Better way to say that, the business of helping people. And it's all centered around that real prospect of using this new professional, simple tool. We call it BOD Groups. BOD stands for Beachbody On Demand. That's our streaming platform. And we're fortunate to have the acronym of BOD from that. So it's BOD Groups. Similar to like a Facebook group, but it brings together Beachbody On Demand, this social media tool, BOD Groups, and the tools of being a coach so that it's easy. It's an easy platform to get started and generate hopefully some positive cash flow as soon as possible if you do the work and you follow some simple steps, which we'll describe today, and help people really get healthy, lasting results. That's the real magic to this. And this is how it's done. You start a BOD group, you upload your contacts into the app. The app will be right on your phone. You can also access it on your desktop or a notebook. Well, you upload your contacts in the app and you just simply invite people to your group and tell them what tools, hopefully the Total Solution, to help them get results. And right now is the time that you can use this ecosystem of helping people achieve their goals that we've developed over the course of 21 years now. And it's like no other time in the history of this opportunity to enter with us. There's never been a better opportunity to share this with people because they've obviously been in quarantine. They're frustrated with having a lack of control of what's happening in the world. And now here we come with this platform that makes it easier for people to get started. So I'm hoping that you'll join us. I'm hoping that you'll step forward into something that works for you, that helping people is what drives you to that next opportunity. And I hope you'll help us grow because people need this company now. And we need leaders right now, leaders that are going to help us help people make healthy choices and make a decision that can give them their freedom back. And that's especially with BOD Groups. So with BOD Groups, you can join us and help a lot of people who right now can use a nudge toward making a healthier lifestyle. And I hope you'll join us.
It's day one. I'm so excited that we're doing this together. I will be with you every step of the way. Let's rock it out. You've got this. I'm just checking in. Just wanted to make sure that you're doing okay. And just remember, I'm here for you. Proud of you. Don't forget to post your success so everyone can celebrate you.
I love that video, and it shows the power one decision can have. Coaches come in from all walks of life and different starting points. Some have fitness backgrounds, most don't. Some have business backgrounds, most don't. And while some are like the couple in that video where they both made the decision to start at the same time, others, like the couple I'm about to bring on, did not start like that. It was one spouse that inspired the other spouse. How about I bring them on to share a little more about that and what they do as our top coaches from Canada. Jamie and Kim Fitzpatrick, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So I just shared a little snippet of your background, but would love to have you share a little bit more of what brought you into Beachbody coaching.
Absolutely. So a lot of things brought us into coaching. To be honest, we have been clients of Beachbody for over 10 years now. So we have been fans, clients, and completely dedicated to the process, the journey, the workouts, the programs, the products. And when we started coaching the community, you know, our life was beautifully full before we started coaching and officially doing this business opportunity. We were both working our corporate jobs. We were traveling a ton, raising up two beautiful tiny humans at the time. I was actually finishing my degree, you know, for 3 years before we even got into coaching. And, you know, really what happened for us is that you were able to release 67 pounds, started with P90X. I also was able to release over 60 pounds with these programs 2 times with my pregnancies. And we just really love the opportunity of what this business has brought to us, not just from a, you know, the business side, but a community side as well. So our lives were already beautifully full, and this just complemented it to just such another level.
I love that you said you released 67 and 60 pounds. So what is that? 127 pounds released collectively.
Yes.
So that's what brought you here. What would you say are some of the day-to-day things you do to run your business today?
Yeah, I mean, you heard about BOD Groups, which is amazing. You know, it's brand new. It's going to revolutionize our business too. And I think, you know, day-to-day wise, you know, we all have different talents and things we love and stuff like that. For me, and we run this business as a couple, which is really cool. For me, I love the back office part of it. I mean, this is a wellness company, of course. It's also a technological company too. And with BOD Groups and our back office, that's my jam. You know, we have a whole system we call our Coach Back Office, where it tracks your customers, your clients, your income, your volume, your organization. It really is a tool for all of us as coaches, is we can just log in there and we can track and see everything. It's kind of like, and that's why it's important for people to know that you don't necessarily need a business background to do this. In fact, most people don't have one, but they give you so many tools that allows you to track all those things, resources, shareable media, all those things. It just makes it really easy to operate the business. So,
and then the other part, you know, really is the front end of leading. It's the front end of serving. It's helping people, you know, be plugged into the programs, the products, the tools, the community, and really helping them to be able to understand how to become leaders in their own lives and really to become stewards of their wellness journey. And what I love about specifically the entire platform that Beachbody has, across the super trainers to the nutrition support, you know, to the incredible workout programs that diversify for wherever you're at. We meet every single person where you're at. You know, that's what our role is as coaches, is to really help people niche down on what do they want, where do they want to grow, and how can we support them. So not only do we get to do that with our clients, but we also get to do that with our coaching team as well.
I feel like we touch on always 4 pillars. It's like physical health, mental health, emotional health, and financial health. And we can kind of, you really can kind of help people across those platforms.
You know, I really love how you guys balance each other out from your own needs to the things that you enjoy doing about this business. You guys really work this together. You are our top coaches in Canada, and you've been coaching for 5 years. So you've gotten a good grasp on things. But what do you tell your new coaches to focus on when they join?
Good question. It's, you know, and this is a business. It's a real business, you know, and we always talk to our coaches about, you know, we had full-time jobs when we started this. Blessed that we do this full-time now. But we really tell them to focus on themselves first. That is the core of this business. And, you know, priority number 1 is take care of you. Because the beautiful part about this business is we get to share our lifestyle. We get to share, you know, what workouts we're doing. We do a lot of personal development. It's a huge part of this business, is personal growth, because if you don't grow personally, it's hard to grow your business. And then we call that sort of the law of the lid. You have to really work on yourself first and foremost. And if you do that, and that, you know, that's what this company is all about. If you do that, sort of anything's possible.
Absolutely.
Right?
And, you know, we really chatted about it at the beginning, is that you were the one who actually started this business, and you brought me in as a client first. I didn't want to do the business at first. I wasn't sure. I didn't know what it all meant, but what I did know is that I needed community, I needed support, and I needed that next level of extra support and the accountability. And that's what made me fall in love with coaching, to be honest, was being able to encourage people and cheer people on. And I started coming alive in this little community group. My nutrition was more on track. My water intake had never been higher. And I was actually getting better results than doing it on my own. And that's when I started to fall in love with coaching, was because I realized I was just sharing what I loved. I was just sharing what I loved.
And how incredible is that the business of coaching is working on yourself first and foremost, harder than anything else. Woo! What a whirlwind these last few years have been for you two. My final question is, what would you say are the benefits of coaching for you?
Well, I mean, when we started this, we were just sort of like, literally, I was like, I want to help 5 people.
Yeah.
I knew what the programs did for me. P90X was my first program. Did it in my basement, lost 60 pounds. I think I asked, I want to help 5 people. That's who wants to join me in a group. I want to help 5 people. I'm going to put you in a program. I'm going to,
do it together.
Do it together. We're going to be accountable. And the fact that it's turned into this thing, and like Kim said, you just kind of fall in love with the process of it. I fell in love with the process of coaching. And what I found is, like, again, this may not be something where you want to leave your current job. That's the beautiful part about this, is you can do it on the side with pockets of time that you have. But for me, it was like, it eventually turned in where I felt like my job was sort of funding my dream of coaching. And that's how I took it. And I just kept building and growing and growing. And so the benefits for us is like, it's kind of some time freedom now. We get to choose what we do. Our kids see us every day when they come home from school, because we were picking our kids up late every day because we were on the road with our jobs. So for us, it's that time freedom to be able to do it. And I mean, we're helping a ton of people, and that's a pretty cool thing to be able to do for a living. So.
For sure. And I think for me, the benefits of coaching is, it's actually helped me change my life. It's helped me change how I want to show up and lead. It's helped me show up how I want to be a mama, and how I want to show up in my marriage. It's helped me really understand that the impact I want to make in this world is possible. And it was possible through changing myself first and then helping other people. And I will say that Jamie and I had a lot happen for us over the past year with a really scary cardiac arrest that happened for Jamie. And I believe that this business, and the health you were in, helped you survive that. And also the mindset and the work and the personal growth we've done helped me to be able to help save his life when we were encountered in that position. So for me, coaching has done a lot. It has brought us home to our family. We loved working. When we were working, we loved the benefits it brought us part-time. And when we loved the benefits it's brought us when we were working full-time. But most of all, it's helped us change our lives and really become better humans.
Gosh, thank you so much, Jamie and Kim, for being here today and for sharing. The answer to that question, what are the benefits of coaching for you, differs depending on who you ask, because the benefits of coaching are individual, but they're plentiful. It's getting healthier, finding a community where you belong, building a business with your partner, setting a positive example for your children, earning an income that allows you to live or to live more freely. The list goes on. And one of the greatest benefits of coaching is the potential for income that is completely based on each coach's own efforts, diligence, and skill, which makes it even more gratifying and even more rewarding. When you become a coach, Beachbody will provide resources for you to use in order to reach your business goals. And one of those resources is our coach development team. It's a group of people that will help you identify Break down and reach your business goals. They work with coaches all over the United States, in Canada, in the United Kingdom, and when we pre-launch in France later on this month, they will work with coaches there too. I have a member from the coach development team here with us to give a quick overview of how coaches can start earning money right away. Sydney Maurer, I see that you're on. I'm going to turn it over to you.
Perfect. Hi, Keish. Thank you guys so much. I am really excited to be here with you guys today because the #1 question we always get is, how do you earn an income with Beachbody? So I'm going to share my screen and start this little presentation so we can go over it. Okay, first let's take a look at our income disclaimer. It's important to know that Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success or income, and it really does depend on your own efforts, diligence, and skills. So as you start off as a coach, you're gonna first start with a challenge pack and focus on your own fitness and nutrition journey. You're gonna start your BOD group, and then you're gonna invite others to join with you using the challenge pack. What the challenge pack is just the total solution. It's everything you see here on your screen. It's your 1-year membership to, not 80-day obsession, but your 1-year membership to Beachbody On Demand, your monthly subscription of Shakeology, your nutrition plans, and then on top of that, the accountability. Because we really want to make sure that your customers are getting results. As a coach, you're going to want to commit to helping a minimum of 3 people every single month get started. So every time you sell a challenge pack, you're going to earn the challenge pack bonus of $50. So let's get started. In May, you're ready to help your first person and start your group. So your friend Sally wants to join your group with a challenge pack. That's $50. Then your sister Jen wants to join your group. That's another $50. So it's $100 for May so far. Then your friend Shelly wants to join your group with a challenge pack, and that's another $50. So in May, your total challenge pack bonus commission is $150. Now let's move to June. This is when things get really fun. So all your customers in May that are doing incredible in your group and loving it are ready for their second bag of Shakeology, which by those 3 purchasing their next bag, you're gonna earn $97. Then you're off to help your next 3 people. Your neighbor Megan wants to join your group with a challenge pack, so you earn that $50. Then your mechanic Joe is gonna ask to join your group with a challenge pack. You'll earn the other $50. Then you're gonna help your dentist Mary join as well, your group, so that's another $50. So in June, you've earned the $150 challenge pack bonuses, the $97 from your May customers getting their second bag of Shakeology, which equals $247 for the month of your total income of $397. Let's go to July. So your May customers are still loving the programs, getting incredible results, and they're ready for their 3rd bag of Shakeology. Your June customers are still killing it in your group and wanting their second bag of Shakeology. And then you're ready to help your next 3 people. So from being consistent on your posts on Instagram, your friend Erin's gonna ask to join your group, so you'll earn the $50. Then you lose 10 pounds drinking Shakeology and doing 21-day fix, so your friend Sarah's gonna ask to join your group and you'll earn the other $150. Then from an invite to your group, your friend John is gonna wanna get started as well. So in July, that's a total earnings of $150 your challenge pack bonuses, the $97 from your May customers, the $97 from your June customers, which equals a total month of $344 and your total income of $741. So as I kind of said at the beginning, you want to be able to make sure you set the goal of helping a minimum of 3 people every single month. But let's say you want to double your efforts, and instead of 3 people, you really want to commit to helping 6 people every month. As you can see, the income changes. Instead of the $150 challenge pack bonuses, it's $300 a month, and then your Shakeology retention's $195. So that makes your total income of $1,485 for your first 3 months. So as you can see, you get started on your journey, and then you invite others to help them achieve their goals and live healthy, fulfilling lives. You could really start earning such a great part-time income. Keish, we're back to you.
Thank you so much. That's our mission. It's to help people achieve their goals and to lead a healthy and fulfilling life, starting with your own. The business of coaching, or should I say, the business of helping people, is about making the decision to help yourself while helping others with the resources that are working for you. Our compensation plan has another layer and opportunity to create income through forming a team called Team Cycle Bonus, which leads to other income building opportunities, which is really the result of getting people results with our total solution, the challenge pack that includes fitness and nutrition, and the BOD group community that includes you. And speaking of decision, I'm sure there's at least one person watching this and saying to themselves, I want to make the decision, but how can I possibly add another thing to my day? Well, I brought on one of our newer coaches. She's a mom of 3, a high school principal, and she's going to share why, with all of her life going on, she made the decision to become a coach. Ali Shepard, hello, welcome.
Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for being here. So you are a mom of 3 children, 5 and under, a high school principal responsible for 800 students, 100 teachers, and now a coach, still on your own journey, but helping people get started on their journey too. So what was life like before that led you to making the decision to become a coach? And what were some of those key things that stood out while you were making that decision?
So yeah, I am a mom of 3. I'm actually the dean of students at the high school where I work, and my life is busy. I in the last couple years have had a major physical transformation, and that was all done through Beachbody. I used 21-day fix and 80-day obsession back to back, and had a really incredible transformation, which had a lot of people asking me questions. But while I was going through this physical transformation, I also had some pretty drastic life changes in my family. So last year at about this time, I actually began the process of going through a divorce, which is a really large change. And I went from having a spouse to count on and raising 3 little ones to doing it on my own. So I am, raising these 3 little kids and working full time while still going through this transformation. So right before, I would say this last year, I had a lot of support in the people in my life, my family and my coworkers, my friends. And then we really kind of got to this position where this quarantine life hit. And I needed the support as much as I wanted to offer it to other people. So I thought, what better way than to really lean into what I've been relying on for the last 2 years, which has been Beachbody.
That's incredible that you had it in your life already and that you were able to then lean on it. So when you were making the decision to finally lean in with everything you have going on, were there any key things that stood out to you when you were making that decision?
So, I've spent a lot of time kind of thinking to myself about what makes me me, and I've been able to kind of do that over the last few years. And I've always been a leader. Growing up, I was always on sports teams. I was never the star athlete like my brother and my sister were, but I was always on the team as a leader. And I found that in every role I took, as a team member or as a teacher, and now as an administrator, I've always become this leader in the group. And so I knew that I was able to lead a group of people. I know that I am a very motivational person. If I say I'm going to do something, I jump right in and I do it. So I knew that if I was going to take this on, that I was going to have to really use my leadership skills to be able to do this. And I was ready for it. So I really kind of just went for it.
I love that. Thank you so much, Ali. And so my final question for you is, when you decided to go for it, obviously you had already had some great results through 80-day obsession and 21-day fix, but when you decided to become a coach, how has the income helped you?
It's taken me by surprise, to be totally honest. I was expecting to get some income from it. I knew that I would. when I started, I was really doing it for accountability for myself as well, and to create this community where I could work with women and they could motivate me and I could motivate them and we could have this friendship. But the income has been an absolute blessing. As a single mom, I have to be able to provide for my family, and this has really just given me the boost that I needed right now in my life.
Thank you so much, Allie, for sharing it and for being here to share your story. We appreciate you. When I hear stories like Allie's, I get so fired up, mostly because she made the decision when people could look at the reasons why she decided and use those same reasons as excuses. Her story inspires people to stop making excuses and to go all in with the business of coaching, with the business of helping people, with the business of helping yourself and getting that additional accountability. And because of her decision and her community that she runs on BOD groups and her inviting people to use the products and programs that got her insane results, she's getting people moving. She's helping people feel good. She's getting people results, and she's helping them to earn a supplemental income just like she did. And Beachbody doesn't guarantee any income, and it's based on your own diligence and efforts, and that's the coolest part of it all. She is stronger than a mother, and if she can, because she is, so can you. Can we roll that video? And that's the power of community. We have the most incredible super trainers. They are world class. They have extensive backgrounds in health and fitness, as well as a lot of training and education and experience. All of that so that our coaches don't have to be experts. You do not need to be an expert in nutrition and fitness to be a Beachbody coach. And as the total solution provider, some of our trainers transcend beyond fitness. We are the best in fitness because of our trainers. And we also have breakthrough nutrition programs that are wildly effective, yet simple to follow because of our trainers. Our celebrity trainers are some of the best to do health and fitness, and they continue to study and stay aware of our health needs, which is why Team Beachbody is always so innovative. Collectively, our super trainers have helped hundreds and thousands of people lose hundreds and thousands of pounds, and I actually have one on with me. You heard Allie mention 80-Day Obsession and her results with 21-Day Fix. We have the creator of those programs on with us today. She pioneered the home fitness world with the launch of her revolutionary program, 21-Day Fix, and then 21-Day Fix Extreme, where she introduced a simple approach to portion control. She's then taken her desire to help people get next level results through her Ultimate Portion Fix nutrition program, her Fixate cookbook, and her Beachbody On Demand cooking show. I've asked Autumn Calabrese to join us today to explain a little more about the process that goes into creating fitness and nutrition programs. Hey, Autumn, I see you're here.
Hi.
Thanks so much for being here. Do you mind explaining what is the process of creating fitness and nutrition programs, and what are some of the things that go into putting it together?
Yes, thank you so much for having me on. First of all, you guys, here's the thing. At Beachbody, we don't do anything on a whim. Everything is thought through. Every detail is thought through. And when we're creating a fitness program, we're looking at so many things. We are looking at what is needed. We have this massive catalog of workout programs. So we're always looking at that and saying, what else is needed? How else can we serve our customers more? And then from there, we start to come together as a team. We have an idea and we start to flush that idea out. Creating a fitness program and a nutrition program, they're usually a year in the making. And that is because we want to make sure we're taking the most recent science, the most recent studies, the most effective workouts and moves, and we're putting them all together, and then we're testing them, and then we're retesting them, and then we're rewriting and retesting them again, so that by the time it comes out on Beachbody On Demand, we know that we've put the absolute best product possible out there for the people that are going to use it. So it's not an easy task. It's not a one person only task. I have had the honor of creating 9 workout programs with Beachbody so far in my 7 years with them, along with my nutrition program, Ultimate Portion Fix, 2 cookbooks, and the cooking show. So definitely staying busy, that is for sure. But there's so much fun behind creating these programs. And I think you feel it when you do the workout programs. There's so much passion behind them. And that's, I think, what you're going to feel when you do them.
Absolutely. That's how you're going to feel. But how do we know they work?
Well, I think we have some things to show you how they work. So you guys take a look. You're going to see some before and afters here. We know, like I said, we know they work, one, because before they ever hit the market, we've already tested them and tested them and tested them. These are before and afters of 80-day obsession. So 80 days of exercising, but not just 80 days of exercising, 80 days of nutrition as well. And you're going to see it with some of our 21-day fix before and afters as well. But we talk about the total solution. I am a trainer first. That is what I am, a trainer by trade. I've been a personal trainer for almost 20 years now. And I started studying nutrition about 10 years ago. I am not a licensed nutritionist, but I am passionate about nutrition. I'm not one who believes in dieting. The second you tell somebody they can't have something, it's all they can think about. So I love to take this really realistic approach to nutrition, which is portion control, balancing your macronutrients, but also really reducing the amount of highly processed foods that we eat so that you can enjoy it and you can do it for life. And when you take that nutrition and you combine it with your exercise, you see we get these absolutely amazing results. And you guys, we're not only taking Ultimate Portion Fix nutrition and combining it with all of the different workouts, 21-day fix, Fix Extreme, 80-day obsession, Country Heat, Masters Hammer and Chisel, plus all the other ones from all the other trainers that are also amazing. We have to acknowledge that our food supply, no matter how healthy we eat, our food supply is not what it used to be, okay? Our fruits and our vegetables don't have as many vitamins and minerals as what they used to have. Our land has been overplowed and overfarmed and things like that. So we have the beauty of our supplements that fill in these gaps that are in our nutrition with our Shakeology and our performance line that helps you push harder in your workout and recover faster from your workout. And that is really the total solution. That is what we are all about. When you take the nutrition, when you take the fitness, when you take the coaching, and you take the support and things like BOD Group, and you put them all together, you saw it right there. It was just a couple of examples, but again, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people have tried the programs and have had success because it's the total package.
Thank you so much, Autumn. You know, the total solution and the quality control that goes into it is why you can be so confident that you are truly getting that total solution. Autumn, I appreciate you for being here. And
my pleasure.
for doing your research and for putting together results-oriented programs that people can easily follow.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. Bye.
Bye. So like Autumn mentioned, we offer a total solution, which includes an entire section on the nutrition tab that lives on Beachbody On Demand. You can find program-specific nutrition guides, and we also have 2 nutrition programs. Like Autumn was mentioning, her Ultimate Portion Fix, and we also have another called 2B Mindset, created by dietitian nutritionist Alana Molstein. But it's all simply based on what you need to create your new or improved healthy lifestyle for you. In addition to those programs, there is no better time to make an investment in potent nutrition that comes from your food choices and the supplements you take. And the quality control that we use to create our fitness and nutrition programs also goes into our supplements, like the Beachbody Performance line, and like our Dense Nutrition Shake, Shakeology. As a matter of fact, our product integrity starts with a meticulously crafted formula where we source only the best ingredients, and then each batch of Shakeology goes through test. There are over 1,500 tests done in order to meet our quality standards for taste, for smell, for potency. And so as you're deciding to become a coach, this is the type of quality control that should make you feel confident in trying it and using it and promoting it. And we're so confident in our quality control and the results that people are having that every bag of Shakeology comes with a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. You've got to try it. So time is flying by. If you spent the last hour with us, hopefully you have a better understanding about the business of coaching, or like Carl said, the business of helping people, starting with helping yourself. And it's first knowing when you found a solution, this is it, and then it's starting. It's making that decision. It's getting your challenge pack and sharing your journey. It's using BOD Group's platform to create or join a community and inviting people to get results alongside you. That's the business of coaching. And it doesn't matter where you start. It doesn't even matter how you start. It only matters that you start. And today is a perfect day to make that decision. Today is a perfect day to start. We've talked about how impactful one decision can be all day. And once you become a coach, you will get all the tools, you'll get all the training and all the support to help you be successful. If you still have any questions, be sure to talk to the person who invited you. And that's your next step if you have questions. They'll be answered to answer any of your questions, as well as send you a link to get you started. And if you happen to stumble on this video, you can go to teambeachbody.com and enroll to become a coach there. Regardless, we would love to welcome you to the community today. So welcome to your new beginning, and thanks for spending time with us.